If I had never seen this before and you handed it to me, I would be like, why would you want that? It's so weird. But it's actually the best of both worlds. It lays flat like a spiral ring notebook, and you can take pages in and out like a 3-ring binder. Being a planner person, I saw these a while ago and I thought it was kind of weird and didn't really see the point. But I kept seeing them and curiosity got the better of me, so I decided to try it out. And I have to say, I kind of love it. Anyway, hi, I'm Kate. I make videos about productivity and organization, and I also run a software company, Simply.Digital, and I'm working on a paper planner that'll be similar to the app, but more on that later when we talk about printables. Okay, like I said, this is really the best of both worlds between a spiral bound and a like 3-ring binder. You can take pages in and out, like building, you know, the exact notebook you want in the exact order you want, just like a 3-ring binder. 3-ring is US standard, but like whatever your standard is. And it also lays flat, like a spiral bound, maybe even like better than some spiral bounds. Some of them can have like a little kind of bubble where the binding goes around. And the other big advantage of a spiral notebook, which, you know, this notebook has too, is you can fold it over like completely. Now, I have like a pretty big desk, as you can see, but I also do my work on a computer, like, you know, everybody. So like if I was using like a ring binder, my daughter wanted green but then changed her mind, and I let her because I figured we'd use it eventually. But like a binder has to always be open. So for me to have this on my desk, to have my planner open next to me all day, you know, which is what I like to do, it would have to like take up my desk up to here. And like my mouse and keyboard would have to all move like way over here, so like I'm not centered, and this one, you know, binder is taking up half of my desk. Again, I have a really big desk. If you have a more like normal sized desk, it just wouldn't even be an option. Okay, now later I will take apart this ring bound binder and put it back together again. But just to show you some of the mechanics for now, let me switch to a top down. But just to show you some of the kind of basic mechanics, we have these discs, all right, and the pages just kind of snap in and out. So I have this clear divider that I'm using kind of like as a cover. The clear isn't the easiest to see, but it has these little kind of mushroom shaped cuts. And then, yeah, the pages just kind of snap in and out. There's scrap paper back there, please ignore. And it's actually like pretty easy, yeah, to kind of snap it in and out. It's shockingly easy to like take everything in and out, and yet somehow simultaneously stuff never falls out accidentally. Okay, now let's talk about all the equipment that I already kind of showed you, but really get into it. And just a confession, I did just sneak away. Kids go home for lunch in Switzerland, so I got a hard stop for lunch. And yeah, so if the light is a little different or outlook a little different, yeah, just running around taking care of that. But let's jump back into this. For all of the equipment stuff we need, there is the hole punch, the rings, and the dividers. Gonna show you each of them, but now we're gonna like just talk about each of them. So let's start with the hole punch. I got the arc. I think it's the more heavy duty one. It has a little lock here, and then you can tell you really like, it really helps you like punch down hard on it. So I did like a little bit of research before, you know, picking which one, because there's a couple different machines that do these like mushroom cut hole punchers. And a lot of them can only do one page at a time. And I knew if I was, you know, building printables and building little books, I didn't want to be punching one at a time. Or worse yet, some of them just do like one hole at a time, and they like use like a little ruler. And that's a lot of really great flexibility. And maybe if you really want to invest a small amount to get started, it could be an option. But it's not that expensive, so I figured let me just go for like the good one. I will put an affiliate link down below. Now, like, so if you go to Amazon, anything you might buy, or even if you buy something else, I think I still get my like fraction of a penny commission. And yeah, it's not so much, but because I linked to so few products, I keep getting kicked out of the Amazon affiliate program. So yeah, actually, even if you're just like doing any Amazon shopping, you know, if you click an affiliate link like shortly before checkout, then the affiliate gets like that tiny little Amazon credit. So yeah, please please do that so I don't have to keep signing back up. Anyway, let's switch to the top down. I want to show you this a little better. Okay, yeah. Here we are. Okay, so yeah. Now, so yeah, I already showed you this big handle, and These are the hole punches. These can actually get a little like turn side to side, so I keep checking that they're straight. And I can change the paper size. This actually kind of clicks into space. Hear that. Does that audio come through? You can kind of, it clicks. So, you know, you can have US letter, A4 different things, and a tray for the punches. So you have like little mushroom confetti. Yeah, and overall I'm pretty happy with it. I can show you guys some punches. Okay, all right, so I got some pages. So yeah, here is an old cover of mine, and you know, this is, I don't travel like every day, but you know, even like going on a couple plane trips, using this for 3 months, it's just, they look pretty good. Like a little, like a small amount of bending to get my face off as it focuses. But overall, it looks, you know, pretty good. So let me show you like some other punching. So if I wanted to like make this other cover, I printed an extra one of the one I have right now. You know, basically I want the cover like this, you know, so I'm gonna like line up like that and punch here. Now, you do have to be a little more careful and a little more precise than like a 3-hole punch or like any ring punch, because, you know, as you can see, with this one here, there's not a lot of space there. It's pretty small. Here, it's my like hand for reference. It's pretty like small. So if you're off a tiny little bit, you need, you know, you won't have that. So you do have to be pretty careful. Not like crazy careful, but like, you know, pay attention. If it's off a little bit, it'll be no good. All right, so I still got this camera going. Oops, it's locked. That's what's wrong. All right, unlocked. There we go. Now I can see that it's pushing all the way in, end to end, and at the bottom is the stopping here. I have it on the A4. This is A4 paper. So I'm in Switzerland. Okay. And there we have it. Show you over here. So there's those nice little mushroom cuts. Yeah, pretty easy. Okay, next is the discs. So both of the ones I have are 24 milliliters, which they come in all kinds of sizes because the system has gotten really popular. But actually 24 is one of the smaller kinds. So they've gotten so popular, like everyone makes these things because, you know, they're pretty simple. Yeah, but they come much bigger than that, and they can sometimes come smaller, but lots of times this will be the smaller size. And these are metal ones, like rose gold, because, you know, I'm basic and girly, and I like rose gold. And then I also got like this bag of like 100 mixed colored ones. All right, so, and unfortunately, I bought this bag of mixed colored ones. You know, you buy cheap things, you never know quite what you're gonna get. And I got 10 of each color, and need 11. So later on when I unbind and rebind that, I'll try these out, and I'll have to like mix 2 colors and like alternate them because they only have 10 of each color. All right, the next thing I got was dividers. So I already kind of showed this, how I have these clear plastic binders that act as like the front and back cover to like protect the book, and also as like, you know, bookmark dividers. There are also a lot of like actual covers that come with this disc binding system, like out there from like all kinds of third parties. I decided I wanted this because I really like having different colors and changing them for seasons, you know, on holidays, and having like, you know, the cover that I picked out. Though I was tempted by some of the like pretty solid color ones, you know, that would be another option, but I decided I like this. Now I bought these different things, the punch, the discs, and the dividers, all from like, and also the other discs, all from, you know, different sellers and different things, and just kind of hoped it would all work together. And I was lucky, and it did. How lucky was I, or like how sure can you be if you buy different stuff? I'm not sure, but you know, for compatibility, pretty much all of the mushroom holes will work with all of the discs. That's pretty safe. The only problem with compatibility that I could have had would have been like if this distance between each disc, you know, the punch has a fixed distance between each mushroom hole, and I can't adjust that. I can't change that. I can change the size of the paper, like where it starts, but the distance between each ring is fixed there. And when I bought these dividers, they came pre-punched, and and I also had a fixed distance, but it was the same. So I have heard that there's different systems and they're not compatible, but for me, just randomly buying things and seeing how they were compatible. So take that for what it is. If you want to, you know, try your luck buying something if you're not quite sure if it's compatible with ARC or the other ones, then yeah, just always know that like could be a risk, but you know, it could also pay off. Okay, let's move on to some fun stuff. I think where the disc binding system really shines is for using it with home printables. You can build your dream notebook with whatever like worksheets and blueprints you want, or your dream planner. You know, adding any kind of inserts you want, putting them in any order, and you know, having some pages stay all year and some maybe switch out every month. Again, you're getting all of the flexibility of a ring binder, but you get something that like feels like a notebook and opens and lays flat like a notebook. And one other cool thing about the fact that we're basically like binding a book ourselves at home is you can also top bind it. Like there's no printable police that just because like whoever designed the printable perhaps envisioned it like a book, you know, there's nothing stopping you from putting the holes on the top instead and binding it here. You know, and actually it might even be a good option for anybody. Well, sorry, that's something that I think is especially useful for lefties, but if you're printing on both sides of the paper, which I hope you are, you know, lefties and righties will have like this same problem of, you know, potentially hitting those rings as you're writing. Although it's not a huge problem for me, but I know that it does really bother some people, and especially bothers some lefties. But one thing I do have to say though, if you decide you do want to top bind, you're going to have a harder time finding dividers and covers. Now, a good option, you know, and also for people who want to side bind, is to laminate a page and, you know, use that to get that little stronger cover to kind of like protect your paper. Okay, so as I finish talking about printables, next I'm going to take this printable, take it apart and put it back together. What printable do I have here, you ask? Why, it's my own. So my day job is working on the task management app, Simply Goals and Tasks. But I have also for a year now been working on a printable version that uses all the same principles and even some more. This is launching as a printable, hence me researching different bindings. And if you were maybe interested in some more information on, you know, this particular planner and would like some, you know, some special launch or discounts, then go to paper.simply.digital, and there you can sign up and get some really special launch prices. All right, time to take this guy apart. Let's switch to the overhead. Okay, here we are. Now this is my like actual planner. So you might see some like scrap paper on there and some things that are very messy, so don't judge me. It's my like real actual planner. Okay, so I'm going to take all the dividers out. And I'm gonna actually, since I wanna put this back together, and you know, again, it's my plan, I don't wanna make too much of a mess of it, I'm going to like keep the sections, you know, each one kind of together. Is there anything like too private down here? Let's take a peek. Oh no, I think it's fine. Okay, and now the next section. Yeah, the dividers are definitely like a little sturdier with the plastic. All right. You see, like it really comes out super easy. Cool. All right, now like it's starting to get like, you saw right from the beginning that it's pretty like wobbly. Sorry, this page in particular has a lot of chunk on it. But like the less pages, the less things that are in here, it like gets even more kind of like wobbly. I'm not sure how well that's coming across. Okay, one more. Dividing. Okay, and then this is my last one. Okay. You're right, and there you have it. It's yeah, down to just pages and dividers now. All right, now again, so here are the dividers. I know they don't actually, the disadvantage of them being clear is they don't show up super great. Now they are in backwards order right now. I'm gonna fix them. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my dividers. And, oh, sorry, there's some hair stuck in there, it's gross. Okay, I'm gonna start with the dividers, put the rings here. Actually, I'm gonna try different rings to prove that, you know, it all works great. Let's see. What color should I pick? Like dark pink and purple, or is that too much? Maybe I'll do like a rainbow because like for Easter, is that too extra? I need 11 of them. Yeah, it's like really Eastery. Eight, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty. I think like a green would have been nicer, but this is what I got. All right, go. All right, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna start with these. Now, I really like starting with the dividers because, you know, if you just have one piece of paper, like here, let's say you just have like one piece of paper, like that's a little silly. I don't know. It'll work. You'll be able to like get it on there and then get more pages on there, but that just feels a little silly to me. Okay, actually, I haven't used these discs yet, so it'd be interesting to see if there is any compatibility issues. Oops. I think you can see like they're in pretty good. They're not going to come out accidentally. It's not so hard to put them in, but like they're not coming out accidentally at all. Okay, so do these still? Yeah, still turns fine like a book. It's a little like tighter. Let me grab one. Okay, so yeah, these plastic ones are very slightly wider, I think, though they are both the same size inside the 24 mm. Okay. All right, so there we go. Now I have like a booklet here. It's like reasonably stable. Sorry, I keep getting like my hairs and cat hair stuck to it. All right, let's put some stuff back in. So, all right. I moved the pages around a bit, like showing you guys the cover, but okay, they're lined up again. So. Okay, super easy. And you also maybe noticed that like, even though this page like went in and out, the little things aren't bent at all. Okay, next divider. Looks like my monthly planner next. So all my different months for here. I still have my old Q1 stuff, even though this planner is for Q2. I just kind of kept my months in there. Okay, and then I had. Okay, then this is no, I have 2 sections left. So I have my weeks. Okay. And the last section, because this is my back cover, is like the daily pages. And I have a lot of these. Let's see if I can do it all in one. Oh yeah, okay, they came out all together. I wasn't sure if they would snap in, because it's a lot of pages. But yeah, I did. This one is an example of when I punched poorly. You can actually see like there's double. After I punched it poorly, I punched it better. Please don't look too closely, but I don't know what embarrassing things I've written on this page. Let's see, like there's like double mushrooms here. So this page, like that was me punching that badly. That's why that doesn't fit good. But you can see these others, you know, they don't have any problems at all. Okay, oops, that's interesting. So it's takes a little more finesse to close. So I think these are a little wider. They're in there. See, like, it like really touches there. So I like my nice, you know, spring Easter colors. Yeah, so if I'm like opening up to like to a new day, gonna do some planning. Please ignore this. That is because I have printed the US letter size on an A4 paper. So the final version would not have that that close to the margin. Okay, so yeah, that's not so bad. I think maybe just the pages have to get used to it. Like working in like a new zipper. Yeah, each time I do it, it gets a little smoother. So maybe the pages are, you know, easing into it. And ta-da! New planner page, new fun colors, and it's rebound. All right, there you have it. That was all I planned to show you guys today about these, you know, disc binders. You know, I kind of just recently discovered them, but they're not new, but they're just really becoming very popular right now. And I have to say, I really, really like them. So I wanted to kind of show what it is, because you want to like see it a bit before you invest in the punch and the discs and stuff. It's not a lot of stuff, but you know, still you don't want to just like throw money away. But yeah, if you like end up trying it out, or if you already tried them out and you love them, like please let me know. And if you're interested, you know, in my planner, in coming out, maybe even already out by the time you see this video, that's paper.simply.digital. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Ciao!